Hey there, welcome back, guys. We're live. Not live in the sky tonight, but we will be live in the sky hopefully on Friday. We're going to do Q&A right now, which we usually do. I just have a lot of catching up to do. I'm not sure if I'm working tomorrow, so I just want to cover this because I want to do 3D print of the week too. So we got a couple of live streams happening this week. This one was unplanned, so knowing that moving forward, let me just click on the go live. As you know, we need to make sure we're live before we go live. And even though it says we're live, you know how this works. It's just a pain because you can't do this from Restream, but you were able to do it from Manycams, I believe. But that's fine. This is better than Manycams. Like, this is just like worth that extra effort to do what I'm doing right now, which is just turning on, pushing a couple of buttons through YouTube so that the process is just automated and works just right for you. Knowing that moving forward, we're going to do a live Q&A. Let me just do this. I usually jump on the live Q&As during the day on the days I have off, or days my schedule is like a little bit later. But since tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going in because I'm like on standby. I just want to cover the Q&A now, and I have some other. I have to do the leaves before the fall. I think this week is the last week for the leaves because the town will come for your leaves, and if you miss that boat, you're stuck hauling that shit in your car. All right, knowing that, moving forward, it's official. We are live. So let's go to the channel, and we're gonna go and do a pop out, do Samsung Me, and voila, here we are. We're just going to reply to the Q&A as we move forward, at least until the condenser goes on. It's cold, really cold. It's supposed to snow tomorrow too. I hope it doesn't because I really need to get those leaves. Okay, for Market Bay. Oh wow, Market Bay is the first one. I've missed Friday night flights and the Friday night streams. Hopefully you will bring them back ASAP. It's been too long. Yeah, it has been too long. We'll do Friday night flights. We'll do Friday night. We're definitely going to do the live Q&A, which would be Saturday night live. This Saturday night I can't because we have an event to go to, but winter's here, so you know we're going to be inside. So we're going to be doing a lot of everything, including live streaming with the what's the Mavic 4 Pro. I'll show it to you. Yeah, so you want to know how I got it? Excuse me. Wow, you got a Mavic 4 Pro. You've got a Mavic 4 Pro. Nice, but how? So I was shopping around the Facebook marketplace, and there were a lot of people selling them. I was like, wow, then now people are getting rid of them. Some people want full price. Some people are negotiable. There was one being up online for $4,800, and I said to the guy, "What if I gave you? What did I offer him? I offered him $3,200, like $3,200." And he's like, "Nah, its price is firm." And then I reached out to another guy. I said, "What if I offered you $2,000 for it?" And he bit the bullet. And I didn't go with that one because that one only had one battery. But I'm not sure why he said he was selling it. I'll tell you what he said. Let's see, the one that was selling it for $2,000. Let's go to Facebook. Yeah, so look on the Facebook marketplace, and I'm gonna wait until someone. Check this out. This is too funny. I just went here. Someone's 3D printer. It's not sticking. You should remember when we had that problem with the STL file. He's printing a Benchy. Yeah, it's probably the heat. We had that problem because the temperature was not set. It could be anything. It could be leveling. On those newer printers, it could be. There's his boat. Gonna rock his boat. So I'm gonna wait until someone crashes their Mavic 4 Pro and get a Pro receiver, because since they're so expensive to replace, that someone selling one for $800, I'm pretty sure you could not lock it down to $6, probably $7 if you're lucky, for the Pro receiver. But hold on, let me see. I'll show you the ads that I was replying to. Marketplace, which is just phenomenal. So you don't have to pay full price. Who was the one that offered was for $2,000? Was it Jeremy? Oh, Soul. I think it was Soul. Oh yeah, Soul was nice. He sent me a little voice message and everything, like a video, not video, but voice. Um, hmm. Oh, so this is one. Hold on. So this is. Let me go into Cursor. Cursor Pro. Where's my bouncing ball? Enable. And then we'll go here. So this one was selling it for $2,500, and I offered him $2,000, and he said yes. But then I was like, how low can you go if you get more? And then you have, where's my offer though? I offered him 2,000, and he sent me. I'm curious. Yeah, that's so weird. He must have deleted my previous chats. That's fine though, because I sent him a goodbye note. I was like, thank you. But marketplace. And then this one was selling. Jeremy was selling. Oh, this one was firm. He wanted 4,000 firm, and I said, would you take 32? And then he said, nope, I'll pass. And this guy was offering for you. Let's see his ad. He was offering. I knew how to open. Oh, show details. He was somewhere in New York, New Jersey, but his ad was offering. Oh. Active DJI Refresh in Europe. I will help you make a claim and use my address overseas. Yeah, but how are you going to ship it back in overseas and pay taxes? So I was like, really? His price was firm, and you have to use his home address overseas, but you can go an hour away from here and pick it up. All right, let's see who else we got. Then we had some other ones. Yusuf was offering for a good price. And then who else was there? Mavic 4 Pro. Who was this one? Oh, that was the other one. Yeah, so you got to look online. You have to look. Let me see the other one. So, Garcia. Oh, this one. And then you have another one. There were more though. DJs. Oh, this one I was selling my Osmos 360. Look at all this stuff. So let's type in Mavic 4 Pro. Mavic 4 Pro. So, oh wow. Oh no, that's the Mini 4. This one wants 5. That's too much. 1,999 price drop, but that's a replacement drone. 4,000. This one 1,000. No, it's DJI Fly. 4,200. No, I didn't pay any of that. So I negotiated the price, but anyway, on that note, oh wow, that looks like mine. No, oh no, well, it's not mine. Not I don't have that drone. All right, so let's go to the Q&A. So anyway, you don't have to pay full price. Wait for someone to crash their Mavic 4, and then you'll be able to get. Oh wow, look at this one, 3,000. Oh wow, and then they're expensive, but you got to wait for the price to drop, because that's not what the actual retail price is. If you go DJI Canada, so the guy got it in Canada, right? And official drone store, and then if we shop, where do we go? DJI Mavic. I said to go here. Oh yeah, Canada. See, the Mavic 4 Pro is $2,000. The Mavic 4 Pro with the Pro receiver is $3,495. So hopefully it becomes available in the US, and then maybe I'll just drive to Canada, right, and just save and find it there. Go to Facebook Canada. We'll type in Pro receiver. Pro receiver. I don't think they're selling it separately. Hold on. Mavic 4 Pro receiver. No. Oh yeah. No, they're just selling. Oh, Mavic 4 Pro. Look, see. So I'm just comparing my prices to Canada. So I'm getting like lower than Canada prices. But you can't find the Pro receiver as of yet. They're selling it as a combo. But you could go to Canada and get that. But nah. You can. Oh, New Egg. New Egg is selling it for cheaper. New Egg is selling it for. It went up a little bit. It was 800 before, so the price went up, and then they're slowly creeping the price up. But just wait, because this will definitely help with the live streams. But I'm not paying. I'm not even going to pay that, knowing that it was listed for less a couple of days ago. But I just wasn't sure I was going to get it. So someone's going to sell it. Anyway, knowing that and moving forward, let's go back to the Q&A. One reply. Who replied? Yeah, there's no night mode. I couldn't find any night mode. Looks a little dark. I'm sure it has it, but my Air 3 does not have night mode, and the new Mini 5 doesn't either. Really missed night mode. My old Air 3 had it. Makes my Air 3S look crappy and all that. Yeah, there's no night mode. Maybe they don't want people flying it at night, but so true. I didn't see any night mode. Saying here, there is no night mode. Maybe on the Pro receiver, night mode. Let's check it out on Chat GTP. Does Mavic 4 Pro have night mode? Yeah, so the guy I bought it in from Canada. That's why he was, willing to take a hit for it, because he had to, and he was working in real estate, and he thought he would use the other drone, use the second drone, but so he was willing to take a hit. He's like, at least I'll get some money back for it. So he was willing to negotiate. No, holy shit, can you believe that? No, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro does not have a dedicated night mode in its software, unlike some previous models like the Mini 4 Pro. However, it's specifically designed for excellent low light performance due to its advanced sensors, and will perform well on its own during night flights. You can achieve good night footage by manually adjusting camera settings, such as increasing ISO to optimize for dark conditions. No night mode. That sucks. I'll cut and paste this for him. Wow, that's crazy. That's also a bummer. Say it's cut from Chat GTP. Sounds so official. I don't talk like that. Sounds like a response Brian would write. Yeah, so that sucks. That's a bummer. Alright, so that answers market-based question. Next one. There's a Bitcoin one somewhere. Oh, hi, thanks for the video. 2 questions. 1, is the time zone really that important? I'd hate to reset mine just to change the time zone. If it's important, how can I use the IP address to make the change? Every time I type 198.1, let me show you. Let me just shut that machine off though. I gotta shut the machine off so I can, because everyone's under their covers, so they can be warm. Okay, 1 second, I'll be back. So, on that note, let me just find the link to this live stream. And then we'll find it. This question. Alright, so we will go here. How many minutes? 15 minutes into live stream is solution for you. Okay. Reply. 15 minutes into live. Maybe 16, right? 16 minutes into live stream is solution for you. And here is the stream. So this is what you want to do. You want to get your one-shot miner. So this is my IP address. I don't know what yours is. Me stuff. So you'll have your one-shot miner. Mine is here. 192.168.1.180. Make sure you type it correctly. Okay. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back into your computer, Samsung Me, and then you're going to open up a new web browser and go 192, and mine will populate automatically depending on your one-shot miner. You're going to go to edit, and then in edit you're going to find your time zone. Mine is -5, and if you don't care what time it is, then fine, don't worry about setting your time zone, but you find the right time zone. It took me a while to figure out from that mine is -5. So let's go back here, and then go back to our video. Your Google, what is it? Not Google. Oh yeah, your channel. And then go here, one-shot miner. I believe I put it in the description. So let's see what we have here. Bitcoin mining, one-shot miner. I don't know why I didn't put it in that one. It's probably in another one. It's probably in, I should put it in all of them, right? And then stop that one. If it's not in this one, for sure it's in another one. I should copy it though, and to put it in all of them. Ah, there we go. It's got to be in this one. Probably this one, since that's the one he was referring to. Edit. And your time zone. There it is. And then what we'll do is we'll copy that, and then go back, and then go back, and go in this one. Because I think in this video I also added the setup in the end. Set time zone. Go back. And then we have one more. Do it again to the other one. Oh wow, that was picking up some pretty good traction in that video. Go to edit, and then we'll add it there. Now we took care of that. Let's go here. Okay, so here we have our different time zones. See? You have 4, so you decide which one is yours. For some reason -5 isn't on there. But as for the issue that you're having, that's a little bit tricky because let's see what we have here. Let's go back and then go back here. All right. Hi, thanks for the video. 2 questions. One, is the time zone really important? That depends on you. If you don't want to use it as a clock, don't worry about it. I'd hate to reset it every time. If it's important, how can I use it? Again, the IP address, make sure you're connected to your network and make sure there's enough power in there, that you have enough power. And as for why you can't connect, that doesn't look like the full IP address. You got to make sure you type in all the numbers that are on the display screen. Every time I type 198, it's usually a 192.168.1. So make sure those numbers are correct. And that's how you do it once you're in there. Again, since you're new to this, sometimes it's tricky. Me stuff. You got to type in the full number, and there's no HTTP. You just type in 192.168.1.180. So you need to put that .1 or whichever one. I don't know what I have on mine. Let's see. Let's check out mine. Samsung Mini. Let's see what numbers I have in here. Because you can get the IP addresses once you're logged in. See, 192.168.1.180 and 192.168.1.204. And then again, you just press edit. And if you can't connect, check your router, make sure you have the 2.5 gigahertz internet connection. You can try like that. So, on the newer routers, you have default fallback to 2.4 gigahertz, like it does both automatically. So, try 2.4, create a new network, or make sure. One of our viewers / subs said it gets glitchy if you don't have enough power. So make sure there's enough power in it. And also, the setup is streamlined and seamless. The only thing that's most complicated is that they don't put a wallet in there. You got to make sure your wallet is in there, because by default, it is the company wallet. It's not your wallet. All right, knowing that, see, these are hopefully one day we'll strike gold. And if you're live and I hit Bitcoin, maybe we'll give someone a little something, since we don't get a lot of people on the live stream. But if the channel becomes big and picks up, I can't make that same promise. But we got 2 miners going. We got a 3rd miner on its way that Dylan gave me a coupon code for, which is really cool. Knowing that and moving forward. So again, you have to make sure your wallet's in there and don't screw up your pool. And that's it. Knowing that, moving forward, let's get to the next question, please. And hopefully, that helps a little bit. Next question. Amigo, excellent video. Mas para approximate. Oh, this is an old video. This is from, see, some people are still running the old operating system. My friend, great video, but next time it's better to prepare things well, as it avoids many pauses and lacks of planning. And it was well planned. I guess, this is an older video though. Let's see what video. Scratch 3.0. How long ago was that? Wow, that's an old 2 years ago. Wow, people are still using that older operating system. Let's see this, because this is like so. Yeah, no, it was planned. It's just how I do it. That's just how I do it. Mi amigo. Yep, that's just how the show was done. But we'll just reply back. Amigo. Yeah, we fly by the seat of their pants. I wonder if I could say that in Spanish. Let's say Google Translate. We fly by the seat of our pants. It was a live stream converted into a real video, or whatever you call it, and then tell him that all in all it was a cringe moment to go back and see how things were done 2 years ago compared to now. Samsung me, and we'll push it, and then English to Spanish. There we go. And then I'll say, great idea for making a new version of that video. You know, like, if you can go back and have a cringe moment from your old videos, that's great, because that's how you progress. That's how you get better, kind of like your performance review. You know, so you got to take all your comments with some constructive criticism and thick skin, and, you know, don't let it all get to you, because sometimes there are trolls too. But in this particular case, not a troll, somebody who saw the video from 2 years ago and is making a recommendation based on the past, present, and the future. We don't do that anymore. I remember Scratch. It was like so wild. Amigo, excelente video, mas para aproximar. That's about as good as it gets with my Spanish, but I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But yeah, so, you know, maybe we'll make a new video on the Scratch Tello. Is anyone are they even using Scratch Tello? Oh yeah, people are, apparently, because that's from 8 hours ago, because it's like an older operating system. I don't even know if this shit still works, but apparently, you know, if you're running an older machine, it's how you teach kids to code on the computer using Scratch. Kind of neat though. Maybe I'll redo that video. It's only 12 minutes long. I'm sure I can make it shorter. But oh yeah, let's go back and see. I just want to check something out. Oh, 6,000 views. And oh, so yeah, love it. Great video. Great video. Great video. So out of the 6,000 views, wow, everyone loved it except my amigo. Sounds like one of the guys when I was doing my lawn. I was fixing my sprinklers, and he got wet. And it was, you know, usually when people are like, "Hey, my friend," there's, you know, like some bullshit. And, you know, don't mean to bust your bubble, but you should, you know, be careful when watering as people are coming down the street or something like that. And I was like, really? I said, what? So I'm supposed to wait for you to pass before I water my lawn? And then, like, why are you saying my friend, my buddy? We're buddies now, and you come and tell me how to do shit on my property? He's like, well, you know, I don't mean it that way. I said, well, whatever. So anytime anyone starts with my friend, as you can see, they're gonna complain. He can't. No, and it brings back memories from when we first moved here. That's fine though. I could always, but you see, everyone gave praise on that video. It's messed up that the Mavic 4 Pro doesn't have night mode. That is insane. Just want to make sure that the audio is off there, so we know it's not echoing. All right, next question. Even if it's a troll, even if it's someone complaining, we always answer them, which is great. How do you print it in color? Wow. Let's go back to our channel, YouTube Studio. I believe this is the video. I have to just scrub through it and see. I made so many videos. I have over 2,000 videos. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You could try painting, P-I-N-T-I, and painting, not painting, P-A-I, painting it like this. All right. Hope this helps. But then you just have to have the filament, right? The colors. Oh, in your printer, not slicer. And slicer too, but I'm sure he'll get it because that video shows you how to make your prints in color or paint it, right? Yeah, or paint it. I think I should. I always wanted to do a video on how to paint. I think I did. It's a really tedious process. That's why you always see that airbrush here. It's not moving anywhere. Or paint it. Okay. Yes, thank you for your reply. First of all, I've seen these videos, so I was wondering how it was possible that the wire for the LED came from the factory with black wire on the T6 instead of, I'm not sure. Anyway, I gave him a solution. Hopefully it works out. Let's see what he says. Pablo Pico not working. Which one? Look at his last note. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, then he sent the link. The LED wire comes with a connector. Well, that's what I wrote to him, and then I haven't heard back from him since. But I said I don't know. I don't. If your link you send me is requiring me to log in, I'm not clicking it. You know, like you just don't do that. Even though it's a cry for help, there's another way. Just upload it to YouTube or something. Here's the video. His had a link in it. Where is it? Read more. That's my link. Read more. Read. Oh, is that it? No, that's mine. Is it this one? Oh yeah, here. Google Drive. Yeah, I can't. So that's when I told him. I was like, oh, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know what it is, and you know. So knowing that, moving forward, the end of that. Let's see what we have here. They are all scams. No modem has a QR scanner on them, which is required to connect to the net. Nah, as you saw, you can connect to your one-shot miner without scanning the QR. You just connect through here if you watch the video. It's there, but you don't have to scan it to get in. This is unfortunate and why I'll be refraining from buying DJI products in the future. I don't know. I'm not against DJI products, but it is going to get harder, which is why I just bit the bullet and got the Mavic 4 because, you know, no one knows what's going to happen. And they're not going to ban the drones. They're going to like restrict them from coming into the US. Like it might be harder. I might have to do an 8-hour drive and go to Canada to get that pro receiver, you know, or when someone crashes their drone here and then, you know, they're not going to pay $2,000 for a new one. They're going to sell it for like maybe $800, you know, whatever it is. Or they might price gouge it. I don't know. But I'm happy with what I have now, and I'm just going to leave it simple, you know. All right, so knowing that, moving forward. Hello, great video. My question is, does it make a difference what the mining pool address is. Did I reply to that one? It does, because the mining pool that's in there is the mining pool. So it's called solo mining. So if it hits a Bitcoin or block, which is 3 Bitcoin, you get to keep it all. You would know if I won all my Bitcoin, because I would have bought the Pro receiver too. But yeah, so that's the difference between the pool. So don't change the pool, and that's why it's called one-shot miner, and that's why the one-shot miner considers all the other ones to be illegitimate, because they're so-called solo miners, but they're not. I think the pool's being split amongst like the main, I don't know, parties. Any thoughts on how to turn off the LED? We replied to that. Oh, yeah, I replied. So to turn off the LED, you would go into your one-shot miner and go here, type in your IP address, and then you would go scroll that way and go to and go to edit, and after you go to edit, go to see LED enable, select no or yes. You decide. I'm just gonna hit cancel, but I learned that from someone in the comments. I didn't know how. I just put black tape over it, and that's how I figured it out. But then someone said, hey, just press this, because I think I said it on one of the live streams that I just put tape over it. But someone was kind enough to share a solution. Next one, why not mine other crypto, or does it only mine Bitcoin? It only mines Bitcoin as a slow-moving dinosaur. Seems mining XRP would make more sense. If there is another currency out there to be mined, and then if it has a device, send me the link. We'll look into it. But in the meantime, that's all I know. There are other ones in Amazon, but the one-shot miner again seems to be the most legit, because except for the fact that by default it's in the wallet in there. But it's solo mining, so you get to keep all the proceeds, and you don't have to split it with all the other miners, in the mine. So knowing that, and moving forward, how do you see miles per hour on playback? We did that. I already answered those questions. That's with the what do you call it? The dash cam. So you have to download the video first. Actually, what I told him was this, because you'll get a kick out of this. I said, you have to watch the video. If you watch the video, it all happens in real time. It's a step-by-step process compared to all other videos, which are 20 to 30 minutes long on this channel. After 2 minutes and 55 seconds, you will know how to get the miles per hour on playback. Like literally, if you can't watch. Hey there, welcome back, guys. And this, yeah, then I can't help you, because the solution's right there. It's a step-by-step process that shows you everything. So knowing that and moving forward. Oh, I want to watch that video. Some lady got taken off the plane. She was like rationalizing the irrational. We don't need to see her though. She was just like batshit crazy. So like a sovereign citizen on the airplane. Let's go here. All right, next one. So I think that's pretty much it. So we answered that question. They're all scams. This is unfortunate. Yep, it is unfortunate. This is funny. I like this one. Was you in the movie Independence Day? I get that a lot. Like, a lot of people think that, oh my God, that's the guy from Jurassic Park. That's Jeff Goldblum. And you see, life will find a way. I always reply to something like that. And what did I reply to this one? I always say something funny. It's really cool. I get a kick out of it. Because I used to get that when I was younger. Some of the girls were like, oh my God, you look like the guy from The Fly. I'd rather have the guy from Independence Day than the guy from The Fly. Or just, Jeff Goldblum. But The Fly was a little freaky. I guess because when I was younger. Let's see. Well, I said, but I was in this video to show folks how to add their wallet into their one-shot miner. Don't forget to add your wallet. I think it belongs to Newman trying to pull a fast one by leaving the company wallet in there. How to find your digital wallet for Bitcoin. And then add digital wallet to one-shot miner. See? And then I believe that's it. And then again, watch that 3-minute video. Will give you the solution. Thank you. I got the master key by support. Great. I basically, this fellow was looking for, I used to do it on the live stream. Remember, unlock the Nintendo Switches, but then Nintendo put a stop to it. And you now have to contact them directly and confirm whatever it is you need to confirm as the owner info, and then they will send you a key. And you got to do it through chat support, which you could do via text message from your phone, email, or call. But they're going to ask you some personal questions that only you, the owner, can answer, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I think that's it. Oh, actually, no, it's not it. Let me try something, though. I just need to go somewhere. Go to YouTube Studio. And then I'm going to go into content. No, community, sorry. Because sometimes you get more comments in the community. Samsung Me transition. I think I'm gonna make another window. Market Bay, we missed you. It's been a while. Hello, see? I didn't see that one. Oh yeah, this is someone else. I think this one used ChatGPT for his interesting. So this one writes, hello. After reinstalling the firmware, I went to Betaflight, and there I encountered another small issue. When I calibrated the accelerometer on the image, the drone found itself upside down. I calibrated the accelerometer, and the drone found itself in the right direction afterwards. But when I leaned him forward, he tilted to the left. And when I tilted him to the left, it would go forward. Yeah, I remember that. Sometimes if you get that wrong, it can drive you crazy. You have sent. I went to ChatGPT, which made me correct values in the configuration menu in the direction of the map and sensor tab, and the drone, it's found in good way. On the other hand, I did the programming of the arming in horizon mode. The radio binds well to the drone. When I pre-arm the Pavo Pico version 2 drone, the propellers rotate jerkily instead of turning slowly normally. And when I raise the gas, I have no management of the device but slowly raising the gas, and propellers start when I lower the gas. Whereas when I got it, I managed to get it up 1 meter in the house without this problem. Thank you. Wow, interesting. A little confusing, but I would just say my pleasure. Glad you were able to figure this out and share your solution, which I can't comprehend, but I kind of get it. Get it, but don't get it. So I can make it. Yes, we sent them there. Yeah, I sent him the STL file. This one wanted the STL because they wanted to print that last week's 3D print of the week. Mirror hub, character, deep inside story. Interconnected World Snapper. Jess, I have no idea what that means. This one's from 11 days ago. And I think that's it. Some people are having trouble with their IP address in the one-shot miner. What did I probably told them to reach out to Dylan. Oh wow, interesting. Oh, I like when people do that. Aphex used to do that on our channel. He would reply to the comments and provide the solution. This is great. Thanks for sharing the solution. Probably pin this comment, not mine but theirs, because where is pin? Oh, I guess I can't pin it. Bummer. All right, no pin option. I'll just heart it. That's a pretty good one. That's a nice solution, because I didn't have any trouble, so I don't have to make another video, because someone else provided the solution. Another solution. Not everyone's getting the same experience. Get a DJI Mavic 4 Pro and iFly Naglise Eco Bro. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let's see what that is. Control C, new, paste it in. Oh, nice, interesting. Yeah, no, maybe. That's a really. We just got a drone. Next year. You missed the point of this question. Oh yeah, that's it. We're done. It's on mute. That's why. Yep. All right. That is it for the live stream. Oh, let's see what emails we got. Let's see. Proton. Let's see what collaborations we have coming in this week. Oh, speaking of collaborations, we have Samsung full version me from the folks at ViFly for the Neo. So Ken's going to let us borrow his Neo. In exchange, he'll get these lights so that we can make the video for the ViFly. Just not sure if it's going to be live, or even if it is live, I have to make sure I record it. And knowing that moving forward, let's see what other collaborations we have. We'll start with Raveman. I have to finish some videos with them. Electric pump. I finished it, but I think they're going to send their radar, which is awesome for the bicycle. That's actually a great idea. We'll wait with posting video with electric pump and add a hook in the beginning where the 3 different ways of pumping can be compared. And let's just go here, go there. Oh wait, oh no, we didn't. No one's here yet. I was like, wait, I didn't hear any being. I didn't hear no bells. We'll film it later in the week. It's going to be raining tomorrow, but for sure on probably Friday, right? On Friday, the weather should be nice. And thankfully, I have the video. Like everything's already. I re-edited it, rebuilt it. None of my footage was syncing. I was like, I had to relink my footage. Thanks so much. We'll let you know when the when the NT301 arrives. Best. This is great. They're sending me a dash cam for the bike. Let me just read this. That's actually a great idea. We'll wait with posting video with the electric pump and add a hook in the beginning where 3 different ways of pumping can be compared. We'll film it later in the week. It's going to be raining tomorrow, but for sure on Friday the weather should be nice. Thanks so much, Barbara. Right. We'll let you know when the NT301 arrives. The NT301 is an amazing dash cam for your bicycle, right? And apparently it has better battery life than Garmin. Where is it? Raveman. And it's only $98. Well, not from AliExpress though. Raveman, because they have all the specs on there. Look how little that camera is, right? Get 2K footage and forget about the footage. Check this out. 80 luminance brightness. Is that right? 9 hours of runtime. That's with rapid flashing, right? Runtime hours, camera off, 25. So turn the camera off and you'll get 25 hours of runtime, which is pretty cool. That's better than the Garmin. And then you have 9 hours of runtime with the camera on. That's about my average ride. If I ride 100 miles, I have to do that within 9 hours. That's insane. And if you compare it to the Garmin radar, I think it's radar. Let's just go to Garmin website. It costs more. Whoops. I don't want to look at it on Amazon. It costs more. Outdoor recreation. There we go. Not that one though. I have that one. I'm trying to sell it. No one wants to buy it because it's crap. It's CRC Pro 2 right there. They put it on a bicycle. Neo. Cycling. I was never into power meters because I ride slow. I don't, ride. I used to race, not anymore. And I get there when I get there. Let's see what we have here. Let's do specs. I don't really care about the weight. Some people really care about the weight. Let's see. Lumens, 65. So theirs was NT, how many lumens? 80 lumens. You really guess you just take this cheat sheet, right? So when I make my video, this one's all text. They don't have an image. Rear radar. overview. Too many graphics, but not enough. I want to know. Ah, here we go. Battery life. 4 hours. Oh my God. 4 hours solid on night flash. 5 hours in Peloton. 6 hours day flash with 1080p recording. And so let's bookmark that. So you're getting a smaller light with the Raven. It takes up less real estate and it lasts longer. See, 6 hours, right? Compared to 9 hours. So I can ride my full 9-hour day in rapid flashing, which is kind of neat, or low flashing. Oh wow, whether that's with camera off. KISS is camera on. Ideally, you want the camera on for that protection. So you probably want rapid flash. That'll wake the drivers up because they're pretty bright. Rapid flash at 90 lumens, which is brighter than the 65 lumens that you get with the Garmin. See right here, 65. That's what I would do because I always I have all my lights on day flash. So that's a little bit of a bummer that and then recording only is 13 hours. That would be ideal if you have another light on there. So if you have, you know, another Raven at the bottom and then replace, it depends. You really need to cover your butt these days, but 1080p versus 2K video that you're going to get with this light right here, and amazing battery life, and lighter weight, and cheaper price. It's just amazing. So I'd probably put it over there on my seat. I have to test it though. I test all of them, you know. And I believe, oh, now we just have to go back. So let's see what other collaborations we have. So now we've settled that one. Cabinet lock for demonstration video. Yeah, I think I saw this one. These guys really want me. They really want my business. Let's see what they want to send. Oh wow, interesting. Works with your, I don't have any drawers. We don't really need to lock anything. Yeah, no. Maybe if I was in my, if I had an office and, not office, cubicle, and I was worried about my cubicle buddy, you know, stealing my stuff. Nah, I don't think that one's gonna work out. Yeah, but I always reply back because, you know, you never know what other products they have. Seat covers. This is interesting. Oh wow, no, looks nice. We're not really into this seat cover. They look nice in the front. Oh wow, and I was gonna say the crappy in the back, but look at the back. Wow, I'd have to talk to her because she, maybe for the back. We tried getting seat covers, but they just didn't work out, and they have to match. So how much are these? Wow, they're expensive though. Universal, it's a universal fit, but she'd be like, what is that on the car? Yeah, like the neoprene, I don't know, not happening. All right, okay, so let's pass on that one. Really cool, but we'll reply back to them tomorrow and tell them we're on ham radio. Nah, I already got one coming on the way. Showcase No Man's Sky to your community. Madison Blake. Hi, I'm Madison Blake from Hello Games, the studio behind No Man's Sky. We're inviting a small group of creators to highlight the game. Let me know if you'd like more info. I never heard of it, to be honest with you. Let's see. No Man's Sky. Sounds like Myst. You're just wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out what to do. Oh, it's an Xbox game. No, I don't have an Xbox. Interesting. $59. Yeah, don't have an Xbox. But Maybe it's on Steam. Sorry, don't have an Xbox. Is it available on Steam? Even if it's like spam. Let's see with Volley Z. Never seen an email like that before. Volley. I'll just click new. It's fine. See what the next one. .cz. Czech. Somewhere in the Czech Republic. Interesting. I don't know. It's a legit site. All right, but I don't have a. Brands and creators are searching for services like yours. We noticed you might be looking to connect with brands. I might look into that later. It's good to register with other affiliates because that's how I get a lot of stuff too. They find me through other websites that I'm registered with, and that's why I'm able to just pick what I want to do. But there is one I want to try. Interesting. Creator contacts. Oh, anything if they have pricing, skip it. You know, like I don't have to pay to be found. They finding me. You know, I have to pay someone to filter these emails and be like, yo, can you pick one for me? There was one that I want to do. Oh, my wife, the blinds, but they didn't get back to me. Bonus, no, not that one. There was one. Oh, was it Work Juice? No, that was something else. After sales, still up for collaboration. Firefly, oh, you have to do that one. You have to reply back to them. Keep the blinds, RGB, just like, oh, the composter. This one looks really cool. I think, sort of. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it just turns your scraps into soil. Yeah, how long does that take? That would be a long video, right? I start recording today, and by summer. Nutrient-rich foods ground, pre-compost. This looks interesting. Yeah, maybe. Why not, right? Yeah, I'd have to see how long. I have to read the instructions. I'll just skip them. Look at that, it's $300. But not, the record is the toilet, the like $2,000 toilet they offered to send. But I don't have a smart outlet in my bathroom. I don't have an outlet behind my toilet, period. I told them we'd have to put an extension cord behind there. But that's it. I think we're good to go. It's a nice little stream we had running today. Everyone's probably sleeping, but I'll just miss that. And then I'll just go here before I close out. How to by Lou. And just go to the channel. Oh, not this one. I just want to go to you go here, and then if you click go live, you can audit your your stream, make sure it's excellent, and you want it to be excellent. And then 6 views. You get more later. It's late at night, unless I did like buy a proxy, but they don't. YouTube doesn't like when you do that. And that's it. So we'll close that. Reply back to the composter. And we got more stuff in my house. It's becoming like the Has Seen on TV store here. Oh wow, they're in LA. Is that LA? Los Angeles, yeah, okay. Nice to work with places in the country. Not being a full-time representative for all the crap from China. Good stuff though. We got the bifly light from China, which is great. A lot of stuff, DJI stuff. It's not everything is crap, but I just mean like some of the other stuff, some of the other offers, like a toilet or the lock for your drawer to keep your roommates out. Oh yeah, there you go. Keep your roommates out. You can have a drawer, install it somewhere, but it's too bulky. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Gotta go to bed. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. I'm going to pick a 3D print of the week. We got our Q&A out of the way. That's pretty much it. Ciao.
I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what makes you doubt. I'll tell you my deepest secrets. I wanna let them out. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the night time to see what it brings. And I'm still even deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, could I love instead? Yeah, I'm still even deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, could I love instead? It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for about a week until I could call you up. I'll meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. tired of playing games. You don't have to be so